With my Wisconsin bow tag punched, we still have vacation days, so immediately we grab a camera and follow Jordan into the woods to see if we can't get on a shooter buck. We pick up today, going out to pull a card to see if there's any bucks on the private property.
I was literally walking over here to get video of this rub on this massive tree, and I jumped a big buck with a doe. Dang. Oh, I hope we have him on camera. That's exciting. He was big. That was bigger than the buck I shot last night, for sure. Oh man. I was slightly disappointed, like thinking about going to check this card. I was like, this woods is kind of ruined this year. Oh, storm damage, it's been disheartening. We haven't had any big bucks on camera, but that buck I just saw, that was big. Let's hope and pray this camera is still alive, still taking pictures. It's been real cold. I don't know if I have the good batteries in here. Not a single picture. It was off. Exactly what I was afraid of. Oh my God. I cannot believe that. The batteries, was it cold the first day I put it out? Did I just not turn it on? What happened? That buck I just jumped was huge. Oh man. Well, there's someone hunting back about, I'd say 100, 200 yards from here. And they jumped back up across this field, so if they circle back around, that guy might be in luck tonight. Oh man.
After jumping that big buck, we get excited. We move to the north end of the property and try to find a spot to at least just sit on the ground for the evening, but we find nothing that would allow us to get a shot off with a bow. We make our way back to the south where we jump the buck and get in the blind, tuck in for an evening sit. While I'm filming this buck, something seems a little off. And then we realize I've had a run-in with this buck before. 2018's rifle season, I took a shot at a running buck through the woods. We found blood but never found the deer after tracking him for over 300 yards. Later that winter, we had gotten trail camera pictures of the deer missing a chunk of his nose. That deer is now standing in front of us at 40 yards behind some brush.
Dude, that's the buck I shot last year. That is the buck I shot last year. His face is all f***ed up. Oh my God. No f***ing way. Can you see him? Is he bigger? Oh my God. Look at him. He kind of look, they're probably about the same. His rack looks messed up though.
With neither buck stepping into bow range, and neither buck finding a shooting lane, it draws us to our last day for the 2019 bow season. For the last day, I get behind the camera, and we go with Marilyn to try to get her first bow buck. We spend the morning out on public land, and it proves to be unsuccessful, as we see no movement. As much as we should spend all day in one stand during this time of year, we take the midday to make our final preparations for our favorite time of year, the 9-day gun hunt that Wisconsin is known for. After sighting our rifles and making our last-minute adjustments, we head out for the evening hunt, and we make one last-ditch effort to get Marilyn her buck out in the same blind we had so much success the hunt before.
You can look at the camera right here. Now let him
that buck disappear into the ravine, it draws a close to our 2019 bow season. But our favorite time of year is right around the corner. The 9-day gun hunt is up next on The Debrief.